What's up? Welcome to Jinky. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Doug.
I'm going to show you how you can make a light box if that's the way you want to go, or how you can use other lighting solutions. Stay tuned if you want to see different ways that you can make your pictures pop.
Alright, these clamps come in handy when you're trying to hold up your reflectors or diffusers. These ones right here are from Harbor Freight. They're $3 each. And then these little guys we got at Home Depot for 99 cents. And these really do come in handy when you're just trying to hold something up.
First up, using a cardboard box. You're also going to use interfacing. It's a light fabric used for sewing, or you could use something like one of those tablecloths that you get at the dollar store. Anything that'll let you diffuse the light so it's not as strong, but also something that will not change the color unless you want the color change. People make the light box out of a cardboard box. I got this little trifold thingy. You would want to cut out the holes on the sides of the box and then the top flap, and then you would put the diffuser thing to diffuse the light. Mine is just a little narrower on the sides, but it's gonna work the same way. All right. Once you have your holes roughly cut the fabric to the same size, and I'm gonna go ahead and tape it down here. So there you have it. You have your diffuser thingies on the side. Now, I'm gonna use that white construction paper. I'll put oh, it's windy out here. This is not the best environment to be working with paper, but it's okay. So the idea is you tape this to your background. And you have the infinity thing.
Then you place your product in the middle, you put your lights on the side, and you shoot. Let's show an example.
All right, so for this shot, you can see we have over here the light source and another light source. That one's a little bit brighter and it's shining through. So that's two lights shining in, and you could get an even brighter look if you put a light on the top. Let's snap it, see what this looks like. If you ask me, that seems like a little bit too complicated and unnecessary materials to get a similar result. So
before we move on to the first example, I want to show you guys what it looks like when you don't use filters and you use a direct light. So let's take a look at that. All right, so now this is what it looks like if we have a light just shining directly onto it. And let me show you there. We have just my light shining directly on it, and I'll show you what that looks like. Kind of harsh. So now let's set it up with the filter, and now by simply adding the filter, the subject's lighting is less harsh, but the image seems kind of dark. But let's show you what that pic looks like. A bit better, but now you have a harsh shadow. So how do we fix this? Well, we want to add a reflector.
We're just gonna add a piece of tin foil. Just gonna tape this to the little cardboard. Doesn't even need to be perfect. It's just gonna be the reflector. All right? Then you're gonna use those handy dandy clips that we talked about, and you're gonna clip the bottom. And now you have a reflector. When you're filming and you're using this method, you're gonna wanna put this on the side. We'll still use that same paper to give us that infinity backdrop. All right, so you got your light source over here, your product here with the infinity light drop, and this is the reflector. It adds the bounce light to the side.
Now let's see an example. So now we have added the reflector, and it has brightened up the snake. So let's take a picture and show you what that looks like. All right. And then now let's switch that out.
And then, same thing, we're gonna still use that background. We're now gonna use this. It's a white surface. It's gonna give you as bright of a reflection. So we're gonna use these bigger clips now, because this is big. And I have this because I bought it for a different project and it didn't work out. So now I have this for this purpose, I guess, and I might use it for something else. But anyway, so we'll use this and do the same thing. This is gonna be our reflector. You'll still have your infinity backdrop. Same light source, but now we have this.
Now let's see another example.
Now this is what it looks like with the white reflector, and I'll go ahead and take a picture of that.
Now it's a much more balanced photo with evenly distributed light.
You can also get a totally different effect if you use a dark side. To balance the light. And if you want to get real moody, we can add the black background and the black reflector in it. Oh no!
Sorry about that. So to get a little bit of a dramatic effect here, we have the black background with the black reflector, and then let's see what this looks like. All right, so those are the different looks you can get with the different reflectors.
If you're gonna make your own thing, that would probably be the one I would recommend because it's the simplest thing. You can use cardboard, that whiteboard that I had to reflect the light, a piece of paper, I don't know, shoebox lid, anything with a solid white background, you can use that to reflect the light, or like I said, a piece of tin foil. This is so simple to rig together. So going into it, it would be the cheapest thing to do. You wouldn't need to haul around. You gotta think of where you're gonna store that thing, right? So with this, all you have to worry about is the thin pieces. I don't know, that's just my recommendation. Now, if you don't feel like MacGyvering anything together, I think the easiest thing would be to use this. So this thing pops open like this. It's a 5-in-1. You have your dark side right here. You have a gold reflector if you want some different kind of lighting, some of that warmer light. You can open this up, and on the other side, if I can get it out, when you flip it, you have light reflector and the shinier reflector, and then the inside is the diffuser. This does the same thing as that fabric does. So you pretty much have everything together. Now, when I bought this at the camera store, and this particular one is $37.99. So for under 40 bucks, you get this, and you don't have to do anything, and it's a pretty cheap solution. All right, another option. You want to keep it really simple, you can find a place in your house or outside that just has nice clean lines. So I like this brick wall that I have right here, and then this wood table. It's more of like a lifestyle thing. You can make anything look good if you just take your time and think about it and really put effort into the shot. You don't have to go out and buy things. You can make what you have work. The importance is just make sure your light is good, and yeah, put some effort and some thought into it, and you can get some amazing pictures. So I hope you like this video. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you want to see some more tips and tricks and other art like videos.